Oh, that sucks. What's up, Graves? What was the company for the headset I reviewed? Uh, Antlion. Antlion Audio. Still got it right here. I still use it at work, too. Works well. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? Oh. Alright. Yes. You took an L on a CS strings quiz. Took a loss on a computer science quiz? Is that what you mean? Ah, okay. Wow, why is that the fast? Oh, because that's 1 day, 1 hour. Wait a second. Does this guy have his... Switch over to your... Let's just swap those bows so I stop doing that. How was the surround sound? It doesn't really do surround sound. The Kimura set, there is no surround sound on it. It's stereo. Skeletal Salesman. Great Nightmare. What is this? Skeleton walks slowly towards you. His skull is filled with coins which glimmer through his empty eye sockets, clinking with every step. He halts beside a cart filled with valuable-looking items. He waves at you in a friendly manner with his bony hand. Hello, hello, allow me to introduce myself. I am the Skeletal Salesman. Do not look upon my face or its absence. Absence, look at my wares. Oh, okay. Who are you? It is a sad... this story is as sad as it is cautionary. I was once like you, wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased. But then I set forth on an adventure which was to crown my career. I discovered the den of a dead dragon, a massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of Restov with the change. The owner lay dead upon the heap of gold, bare bones, just as I am now, breathless and still. How was I to know that he wasn't truly dead? Or rather, he was, but not quite. You know, undead, a dragon lich. I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. But then I looked upon the pile of bones and equipment left behind the dragon's former guests, and I panicked. My panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that. You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no need of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk that he had been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me a job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you can see. I am now but bare bones, but fear not, to tell the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need I fear death. You might get an actual boom mic. Boom mics are nice. You can get this, I have a Blue Yeti, and the whole setup, I think, was like, they're not that expensive, actually. I'll have to look it up, but for a good boom mic, it's not that expensive. Where's your master's den? I've been asked this question many times. Do you so badly desire that your weapons end up in my cart? If so, then just sell them to me. Or do you imagine that you will find your fortune when hundreds before you have found only death? True, true. Optimism runs through the blood of every treasure hunter. even those who have no blood at all. I even suggested to my master that I sell maps to his den, guaranteed revenue and new inventory. But he had no interest in this. He detests guests. He said they distract him from the contemplation of eternity. I suppose the clinking of coins I bring him does not. Anyway, I couldn't point you to his den even if I desired so. My master robs me of all memory of the location of his den as soon as I step foot on the highway. When it is time to replenish my stock, it is he who finds me. Show me your wares. With pleasure. Let me open this up real quick. There was two people I wanted to one person I wanted to DM, so I wanted to add that to the list. Half plate of will. Sturdy leather armor. This +2 leather armor grants its wearer DR2. I don't know what that is. This armor... wait. This armor provides a +2 enhancement bonus to armor class. The armor check penalty of magic armor is lessened by 1 due to ordinary... What is DR2? Melee. I don't know what that is. Damage reduction by 2 except for melee. Okay, so ranged or magic damage reduction. It would be easier if they just added an extra line of text. Rather than try to, like, abbreviate everything. It'd be so, like, they have books that you have to scroll for days to get to the end of the book. And yet with an item, they abbreviate, like, the important shit. This should say, this +2 armor grants its wearer damage reduction of 2 to ranged or magical attacks. Or they could say, to all damage sources except melee. Like, why remove that? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Alright, well, I don't want any of your stuff, and I don't need any of... I don't have anything to sell you. Sorry. I always find that really weird how... I don't know if that's a Pathfinder thing, because I had the same problem... I had the same problem when trying to use... like, read Pathfinder books, or deal with Pathfinder character creating tools, is they tended to omit a lot of information for the sake of shortening the amount of text written in the section. And it's like, why just make it longer? Am I losing frames? No? Drop frame 0. Must be on your end, sir. I hope there's just 2. Oh, there's people here as well. Goblins. Are the goblins with or against the wyverns? I think they're against. They look to be facing the wyverns, so against would be a good bet. Dog, come up here. Oh, there's 3 wyverns. Great. Goblin Alchemist. I'm clicking a lot? What do you mean by that? Oh, the mic is clicking again? Like it used to back in the day? Oh, great. What did I do to fix that last time? Alright, let me finish this fight and then I'll switch over and see if I can fix it. I'll like save the game and tab out and stuff. I know, I'm trying to remember what I did to actually fix it. I think I replaced a file or something.
Let us strike as one!
I grant you death.
Okay, that thing's dead. I'm wondering if the game updated and it replaced the file and now it's clicking.
Tear them apart!
Definitely a possibility. Okay. Yeah, go after the goblin. Good. Now I get a full round of attacks on you. Hey, nice. Okay, not so bad. I really only took a couple of hits there. That.
What you want?
Okay, awesome. Leave. Alright, I'm gonna save and close the game. So you still hear that clicking, right, Mom? When I'm talking, like right now, it's still clicking for you. To make sure it wasn't just like a one-time thing or something else was going on, maybe. Just occasionally, don't mess with it. You haven't heard it? Maybe it's a clicking just on Mom's end. That'd be interesting. Well, keep me updated. Let me know. Because if it is, I'll quit the game, try to do the same thing I did last time and reload. Alright, so we're gonna quick save here. Enter in here and see what's going on in here. I haven't been here yet, but... the heck is this? An old lizard folk is wandering outside of the village. He stares at you with shiny black, beady eyes. Warm blood, old Kagar knew you come. Yes. You look for youngling, yes? He here, alive. Other time we eat him long ago, but Longtail tribe gone crazy. Maybe you save him, maybe not. Maybe too late save anyone. I am looking for a missing boy. Is he here? Inside village, alive for now. All old Khadgar know. Khadgar not go to village in long time. Who are you? Old Khadgar Rattler. Play rattle, sing songs, tell tales. Khadgar know many things. Where tribe come, who live, who win. Yeah, the boy that the mom told him to not jump off a bridge, but go drown himself in the lake. Mother of the year right there. People without history, like wild animal. One day alive, next day dead. Khadgar keep memory, tell stories to young. You seem unhappy. Is something wrong? He sighs. Around a dozen moon ago, on a forbidden island in Middle Candlemere Lake, bright light appear. Then spirit come to Chieftain Veskit. Tell he great ancestor, invincible hero Strichchak. Veskit believe. Spirit tell now we win everyone. True, every battle with thick skins, they freeze in place or get scared and run. Veskit say, we now return old glory. But spirit demand odd things. Tribe scared not understand. Old Khadgar think not ancestor, but evil spirit. Tribe in fear and spirit eat fear become very strong. Eat tribe from within, but Veskit trust spirit. Do what spirit order, and tribe afraid to listen to chieftain. How save such stupid tribe? Tell me about your tribe. Lots to tell about Longtail tribe, old tribe. Warmblood's not come yet, while Longtails build great empire, yes. Warmblood come and go without trace, while Longtails stay here as long as moon rides skies. Tales tell so, that what Khadgar sing to tribe. If tell truth, Longtail's small tribe, wage war with thickskins for long time, rarely won. If not make peace with Warmbloods, if not learn their language and buy their sharp iron, maybe tribe die long ago. Now spirit call himself great ancestor, live in spirit hut and tribe go mad. Can Longtails be saved? Khadgar not know. Why don't you go to the village? Were you banished? Not banish. Khadgar flee on his own. Evil spirit come to tribe, pretend to be great ancestor, destroy Longtails. Chieftain believe spirit. Tribe believe chieftain. Old Khadgar only know, nobody believe. Khadgar know in heart of great ancestor is false. Khadgar wish him dead, flee from village, live in woods, walk around village, sing songs, try call to tribe's wisdom, but where that wisdom? Khadgar? I'm trying to say Khadgar, but I keep saying Khadgar from, like, habit. Shut up. Okay, I have to go. It's just habit. I played WoW for far too long, okay? Leave me alone. Happy says no. You feel me? Yeah. Dude, you want to hear, like, a super stressful story that happened to me today? Oh my god. We're going to take a quick break just so I can get this off of my chest. So, we wake up at like 5 a.m. Because our power goes out. And we're like, hey, what the hell's going on? So, we get up, and maybe like a minute later, power comes back on. So we're like, huh, that's weird. Go and lay back down. Then a little later, Cappy was like, that is weird that the power went out. We rarely have power outages. So, yeah, reset our alarms, reset the clocks, all that good stuff. That's not important. So, she goes to check our bank account, and our power company had not taken our normal payment out of our bank account yet. Normally, they'd have taken it out like a week ago. So she's like, go onto their website and check it out, see what's going on. Maybe the auto pay stuff is expired or something. So I log into the power system, and they're like, yeah, your account's inactive. And I was like, what? So I had a contract until 2025, but the account was inactive. So I call the power company, and they're like, yeah, we sold all of our contracts to another power company, so you're going to have to call them because they own your contract now. We sold this a long time ago. And I was like, what the fuck? So I call this new company, and I'm like, hey, I'm your customer, but I've got no information. Like, I don't have an account number. I give them my phone number. They're like, we don't have your phone number on record. And so we eventually, like, fumble around until they find my account. And I was like, is my account deactivated for non-payment or something? And she goes, no, your account's still active. Oh, but your invoice is due tomorrow. I was like, shit. Oh. So, like, real quick, I got all my account information from them. I gave them billing information. They've already, like, charged our account and everything. So we're all good. It's just like one company bought the accounts from our power company, but didn't get contact information, didn't get mailing address information, didn't get billing information, none of that stuff. They had the contract for my specific place to, like, provide electricity, but had no way to contact me, had no way to bill me. And I'm like, what was going to happen tomorrow if we hadn't have called today? They just shut my power off? Fuck. It's the stupidest thing ever.
Will this ever
Yeah, thank
end?
God for this random power blip that had nothing to do with our account. Because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have called. And our account would have expired, and they would have shut off our power. Maybe they would have canceled our contract and said, you failed to pay us. Now we're going to give you a shitty rate. Because you're a bad customer. Does the previous company have a name that ended with Link? No.
Not that I care. Let's finish them quick.
Have I seen the music video of Leonard Nimoy singing the ballad of Bilbo Baggins? Yeah, of course. I'm a Star Trek nerd. Of course I've seen that. Suddenlink is not a power company, though. Suddenlink is internet. That's a huge dog. Well, I mean, he's a wolf. His name is just Dog.
A clever ploy.
Yeah, still. It's still shitty. I'm not going to deny that. One down. But yeah, it was a nice, like, stressful day. Right in the middle of the day that was all like, hey, good luck figuring out how your power works.
Follow me. Or
Just
don't.
another Tuesday. Giant poisonous frog. Cappy, pretty colored frog. In my game, it's huge. It's like bigger than me.
Ooh.
Yes.
You can kill it?
Oh yeah, totally. But there's like me. Oh, there's dog. Remember I said it was
Oh, yeah, he
enormous?
is big.
That's me, that's dog. It's like 3 times my size.
You're a
I'm a dwarf. Yeah. That's a human though. So dog is still enormous compared to
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I shall end this suffering.
Go away now. Come on, man. They should hippity hop. So other than Mom, nobody else is hearing any clicks or pops from my microphone so far today? Wow. Just whiff on every single one of those attacks. Goodness. Correct? Okay. Well, then it's probably just a Mom problem. Ha 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 ha. Mom might need to like refresh the stream or maybe like unplug or replug her speakers or something. But yeah, I'd start with refreshing the stream. See if that fixes it for you, Mom. I'm just glad the audio problem's not on my side, because that stresses me out.
Ha! Primitives.
Do not falter.
I am glad my little stream deck that Mom got me is working out great though, because as soon as I started my stream today, it was all like, you dropped 4 frames. I haven't dropped any since then, but right at the beginning, it was like 4 frames dropped. That's good to know. It's working. All right. So I get the feeling I just need to walk in the front door. Stream Deck is really convenient. It is, dude. I didn't know how convenient I mean, like, I knew conceptually it was going to be really helpful. But, like, since then, speaking of which, I'm on the wrong screen here. Since then, I've used it a ton, and it's been super helpful. You did refresh. If you hear anything, you'll let me know. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just adjusting a couple things here. Okay. Eventually, I want to figure out some other stuff to do with the Stream Deck, because right now it's just like, I've got a couple of like really helpful items on it, but I'm sitting here like, I've got room on the Stream Deck. I can put other stuff there. I just don't know what to put yet. Giant greater frog.
I will protect.
Or greater
Cannot
giant
hide
frog.
from me.
Well. I mean, yeah, I can tell it to do things like add stuff to the stream screen and whatnot, but like, what, right? Like, I know how to accomplish stuff. It's figuring out what I want it to actually do is the question. All right, there we go. Hello? Walkies? No, it can't do stuff like that. I was thinking of trying to set up some kind of a voice changer, but we'll have to see. Okay, Kundayo.
Nowhere to run.
I always tend to tuck people back behind corners because I can't see, like, does that actually cut me off? Or, oh, I can't go around that. Whatever. God.
Onwards!
Turn camera on and off. I've got that. Mute. I got that. Switch scenes. I rarely switch scenes, but I don't have that set up. But, you know, if it ever becomes necessary, I'll set it up for, like, longer streams. Master volume up and down. Skip or mute an alert. Now that's something I need to set up. Skipping or muting an alert. That's a good one. Starter end the stream. I don't have starter end the stream. I do that all manually. Maybe I should set that up. Man, this is a big place. What was that? Skip or mute an alert. Let me write that down. Skip/mute current alerts. Okay. Keep that one on hand. I don't get alerts often, but it's also not a bad idea. Venom Hodag. So someone sees this invisible creature here. Ooh, 51. That's a good freaking hit. I can't reach you.
Repent!
I want him to go. Oh, there's two of them. Well, that one's not invisible anymore, so that should be our
You
target for
forced
now.
my hand.
Wow, dude.
Stay behind me!
See you later, Adam. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Out of my way!
One down. Thank you, Cappy.
I aim true.
No, you don't actually. You missed a lot there. Wow, that was 22. That was sick. A lot
What's
of
that?
healing.
You can thank me now.
Hey, a Cloak of Shadows. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Plus 10 enhancement to all stealth skills and immunity to blindness and dazzling. I don't actually have a thief rogue kind of character here.
How much longer, I wonder?
Lizardfolk Berserker. A group of warlike lizardfolk guards the village gate. Noticing you, they raise their weapons. Halt, warm blood. Why come, friend or foe? Diplomacy. Let's do diplomacy. There's a human child. I come to trade for his release. Lizardfolk exchange glasses. One of them hesitantly replies, trade good, but child warm blood need speak to chieftain. He decide. We show way. Sturdy lizard folk is waiting for you inside the hut. He is a head taller than the rest of his tribe and is well muscled, displaying the experience of countless battles. It isn't easy to read his body language, but his shallow breathing and jerky movements are consistent with deep exhaustion. It's possible he hasn't gotten a good night's sleep for a long time. What's that? Warm blood? Why you come? Veskit not call for you. Why are you here? Your tribe is holding a human child. I came to take him back. He hisses loudly. You can't take warm blood youngling. Great Shishak claimed youngling for himself. You not anger Stishchak. Blah. Diplomacy, intimidate. So I've came for a peaceful negotiation. Your tribe is holding a human child. I'm ready to pay for his return. I'd like to solve this without resorting to violence, or I can try to intimidate. You will release him of your own free will, or will I have to cut you down? Let's try intimidate. Succeeded. He looks at you for a long time, then looks away. Warm blood won't scare me? Ha! Long tails eat a dozen warm bloods for lunch. Take Yowzy youngling. Veskit not need him. He is in spirit hut. Take him and leave at once before Veskit become angry and change mind. Let me ask you a question. Who is Shishchak? He is great. Too bad old Kagar not here. He sings songs about him. Know this, Warmblood. S-Dog, hero among heroes. Earth under our feet. S-Dog, fish from the water and put on steady mountain. Moon rolling over skies. S-Dog, throw it there. Long ago it was, now Longtail tribe's enemies strong. Live all over, but S-Dog's spirit come back. Tribe wage war on thickskins, win easily. Joy celebration. Now Longtails get fame like old days. Why did your tribe's rattler flee the village? Old Kagar lose mind, afraid of everyone. Tell if he stay, we eat and kill him. We kill and eat him. Happens with old folks. Too bad, too bad. Kagar once knew much. Sings ancient songs, teach whole tribe. Who are you? I am Chieftain, king of Longtail tribe. Warm blood not know me? Fine. Soon all know Veskit. Great ancestor foretells I do great deeds. Tell me about your tribe. Longtail's the greatest tribe. When world hatched from eggs, Longtail first to step here. The rest appear later, from eggshell and dirt. All woods, all swamps, all rivers, ours. Longtail Empire own whole world, from mountain roots to moon and stars. Now with great S-Dog back, Longtails be respected again. Yes. World hatched from an egg, Longtail Empire, mountain roots. Fascinating. Thank you. Do I kill the chieftain? That's an interesting question. Wasn't that the plot to Neverwinter Nights? Man, you're asking the wrong guy. I played that like 25 years ago. When did Neverwinter Nights come out? Like 98? Do I end the chieftain to restore? Oh, you just played it this year for the first time. Oh. I know they did have like a remaster, didn't they? I'm tempted to kill the chieftain 2002. Okay, so I played it like 20 years ago. I played it really close to release. Uh I'm I'm hoping if I attack and kill the chieftain that it will restore the tribe back to its normal like self. He is exhausted, which is which is also something to keep in mind. That means he'll be at a big disadvantage. Everyone here with Warmblood. You doom yourself. Could have been a mistake. I guess we'll find out. Wow, he literally met everyone. I can't. There we go.
I grant you death.
One down. Everybody missed. Okay. Good.
Let us strike as one!
Cannot hide from me.
I'll try to make this swift.
Knock that guy down. Good start.
Do not falter!
Hello. Put her back there. Let's throw this here. Okay, knocked the monitor lizard down. Damn. That one's dead. Fight him.
Onward!
He's dead. Bro, stop hitting Okundayo. That one's dead.
They go down!
Fuck yeah, dude.
Will they ever learn?
Nowhere to run. No strike wasted.
Okay. Trident, that, this, a key. Meat, skin him. Okay. This ornate throne made of darkened wood is clearly centuries old. Sweet, a diamond shard of knight's bracers. Oh, excellent.
I don't like you.
Knocked him down. Excellent.
So it's come to this.
Killed him. Alright. No, dog!
A fine use of my talents.
Okay. Just a dead guy there. Every egg in the hut is broken and licked clean. That's not a good sign. Nice. Alright, it looks like I've aggroed the entire map now. Because there's just dudes everywhere. Luckily, Okundayo is like a killing machine. Christian. Almost killed that one. You intercept over here. Okay, these are named dudes.
Hey!
Can't attack him?
Bring it!
Weird. Okay. Dead. Bashor. Regular sentinel. Okay, two named guys dead. Did I knock him down? I did knock him down. Excellent. If we can kill this thing, we can get dog on the other side. Alright.
Smear them.
Amiri. Charge that guy. Are they just holding? Interesting. Dog. He's dead. Gundayo. Okay.
A clever ploy.
Okay, that guy's dead.
Repent!
I'm gonna hit that thing eventually. Bite him in the butt. He goes down. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'll kind of clump back up again. Not bad. We'll come back for you.
Not that I care.
Sound of this giant drum probably travels for miles. Medical herbs are grown in the little gardens. Well, they're my herbs now.
Tear them apart! We'll do it the hard way.
Dog? Hit him through the fence. A young boy stands in the middle of the hut. He's pale and his eyes are wide and frantic, but when he opens his mouth, a much older voice emerges, confident and derisive. Now, shame on you. You burst into my village and kill all my lizards. Such barbarism. I understand you're here to take the boy. Release the child. Are you this rude to everyone you visit? Alright, you want me to set the boy free? It's negotiable. You need to provide me something of value in return. The boy was just a whim. I don't mind parting with him so long as you can provide me something more valuable in return. Say an old lizard folk. A rattler, they call him. He walks around outside the village regularly. Bring him here alive and I'll release the child. Who or what am I talking to? You can call me the Count Shimmerglow. Your Excellency to my friends. I own this village and all these lizards. You wouldn't want to get on my bad side. Arcana 20. Failed. Oh yes, what could I be? A mystery, a secret, a delightful charade, haha. It's enough for you to know that I am not the last one of the court of particularly important and influential persons. Why do you need this child? The deep primal terror of those barbarians make for a heavy and satisfying meal, but there is no spice to it. It's too plain, you see. I'm a connoisseur by nature. Sometimes I yearn for something sweet, something tender, and the child's fear makes for such a delightful dessert. Why do you need the rattler? Thanks to you, he is the last lizard here, and I need to eat before I leave this area. My choices are limited. The old lizard or the boy. Now, you're the bloodthirsty one, and I respect that, but if you're trying to save the child, you'll want to restrain yourself a bit and bring the old lizard to me alive. What are you doing here? Before you arrived, I was enjoying myself, feeding on the pain and terror of those naive lizards. The massacre you committed was something like a final banquet to me. It was plentiful, yes, but now I'm left without a steady food source, except, of course, for this young lad. Maybe we can strike another deal? Nope. I don't want to haggle. Try the marketplace. My terms are non-negotiable. If you want the child, bring me the old rattler. Don't be afraid, Tig. We'll get you out of here. Your mother loves you and is waiting for you in return. Stop that. The voice coming from the boy's mouth is tinged with irritation, but the boy's eyes soften with relief and gratitude. Find him. I know at once who you is, warm blood. I know why you come. Why do you believe me? Wait, who do you believe me to be? You take the whole tribe, now old Kagar too. Take him to Shimmerglow. It's all voice acted, yeah. Excellent, excellent. Well, a deal is a deal. The boy is yours. I gotta run. Talk to you later. Bye. I can't talk to Kagar. Well. Wait, that's a masterwork club? I think the masterwork clubs for sure. Those are worth money.